the Dilli Chalo slogan is what we are hearing nowadays, and the Delhi borders are sealed and all the barricades are tightened up and the security has been beefed up. And what we are nowadays seeing is the farmer protest, and this farmer protest is regarded as the farmer protest of 2.0, as earlier there was one more farmer protest which took place, and that was a year long in the year 2020-2021. So that is what we will be looking today. Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha, and in today's video we will be discussing about the topic of how the current farmer protest is different from the farmer protest of 2020-2021. So first of all, about the point of discussion, first we'll be looking at the news, then the ongoing farmers protest, what is the difference between the 2020-21 farmers protest and the ongoing farmers protest, what are the demands by the farmers, farm law of 2020-2021 which was repealed, and in the end a prelims MCQ. Topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 2, that is government policies. The news talks about farmers back on road to Delhi, and they are following a slogan, and that is Dilli Chalo. And this is the reason that why the farmers have started to move from Punjab, and now they are marching towards Delhi, and this is the reason that the borders around the Delhi, be it Delhi Noida border, be it Delhi Ghaziabad border, Delhi Gurgaon border, all the borders have been sealed, the security have been beefed up, and the barricades has tightened. So how the current protest differs from the 2020-2021 edition. So what is the difference between both the farmers protest? So the farmers are once again on the road to the capital, and more than 2 years after they called off their massive protest at the doorstep of Delhi. So this was the farmers protest of 2020-2021, and this was a year-long protest, and in the end the government has to repeal the farm laws. And at the Punjab-Haryana Shambu border, protesting farmers began to remove the barricades, and these pictures that the movement of the farmers towards Delhi is becoming fast and it is in huge numbers. So the videos are surfacing everywhere and the pictures are being circulated. And the Dilli Chalo march began amid heavy security, but as compared to the 2020-2021 farmers protest, this year's farmers protest, the security has been very tight, and the preparation from the police side has also been really good. Then no conclusion between government and farmers union. So a meeting between the government and the farmers union have been going on since the last few days, but conclusion has not been reached, and as a result the farmers have started to march towards Delhi. As one of the reasons that the farmers protest is again starting is that the MSP, that is the minimum support price, MSP, that is the minimum support price, which the farmers are demanding that it should be given for more number of crops. So they are saying that the law on MSP has not been made, and that was something which was said from the government's side. Now the ongoing farmers protest. So more than 250 farmers union under the banner of the Kisan Majdoor Morcha, they are moving towards Delhi, and the Samyukta Kisan Morcha, that is the SKM, another 150 unions have called the protest that is being coordinated from Punjab. So the protest has arisen from Punjab, and the farmers, even though the farmers are moving from other parts of the country also, especially the northern states, but if you can say that the epicenter, then that is Punjab. And the call of Dilli Chalo, it means that the movement should be towards Delhi to remind government of the promises to farmers 2 years previously, and that is basically a law on MSP. And one more is that they are demanding the MS Swaminathan committee, whatever recommendations the committee has given, then those recommendations should also be passed on. Now, difference with 2020-2021 protest. So that is that the leaders are different. So 2021 leaders and this year 2024 protest leaders are totally different. So in July 2022, Samyukta Kisan Morcha, that is SKM faction, broke away from the original Samyukta Kisan Morcha. So in the year 2021, the original Samyukta Kisan Morcha and the Samyukta Kisan Morcha, which is non-political, they broke away from each other, and the reason being that the ideology was not matching and there was a difference of opinion. So the division took place, and the coordinator is Jagjit Singh Dalewal, and which broke away from the SKM following differences of opinion, and that is KMM, and KMM is Kisan Mazdoor Morcha. So the other organization in the current protest was formed by Shravan Singh Pandher, who was a convener of the Punjab based Union Kisan Mazdoor Sangharsh Committee, KMSC. So this is the history of how the major organizations which are taking out the protest, how they were formed. Then the KMSC did not join the main protest against the farm laws in 2020-2021, but this year they are joining. And the SKM, the flagship body of more than 500 farmers unions of India, which led the 2020-2021 agitation, is not involved in the ongoing protest. So the 2020-21 protest, major organization which took out the protest was SKM, as it is one of the largest unions. It has more than 500 farmers union. So SKM led the protest in 2020-21, but in this year's protest they are not participating. So the leaders of both the protests are different. Now, what are the demands of the farmers? So in the year 2020-21, there was basically three demands by the farmers, and those laws were also there. But in the end, the repeal of the farm laws took place, and then the farmers called off their agitation. We will be looking into those three bills also. So, but this year the demands are different. So the farmers' 12-point agenda is for a law to guarantee minimum support price for all crops. Now they want a minimum support price for all crops, and they want a law on it. So it is basically the minimum support price. So the minimum support price as of now is for around 22 crops, and then there is a fixed remunerative price for sugarcane. That is the fair and remunerative price for sugarcane. So what goes is that apart from those crops, what the farmers are asking, that the MSP should be for more number of crops, and it gives a huge support to the farmers. At below that rate, the government will not procure the material from the farmers. So they get a minimum support. Then determination of crop prices in accordance with the Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Commission's report. So they also want that the crops prices should be determined with regard to the Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Commission's report. So this is also one of their demand. Then apart from that, they are asking for around 10 to 12 demands, and that is full depth waiver for farmers and laborers, implementation of the Land Acquisition Act of 2013, then punishment for the perpetrators of the October 2021 Lakhimpur Kheri killings, then India should withdraw from the WTO and freeze all free trade agreements. Now this demand is causing a stir. Pensions for farmers and farm laborers, this is also a point which is in conflict, because pension will put a lot of burden on the central exchequer. Then compensation for farmers who died during the Delhi protest, including a job for one family member. Then Electricity Amendment Bill 2020 should be scrapped. Then 200 days employment under Manrega per year. As of now, it is 100 days. And daily wages of rupees 700, and scheme should be linked with farming. So daily wages should also increase, number of working days should also increase under Manrega. Then strict penalties and fines on companies producing fake seeds, pesticides, fertilizers, improvements in seed quality. Then National Commission for Spices such as chili and turmeric. And then ensure rights of indigenous peoples over water, forest and land. So these are the demands which the farmers are putting up this time. And if we will talk about the 2021 farm laws, then there were 3 farm laws, and that was, first was Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act 2020, then Farmers Empowerment and Protection Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Act 2020, and Essential Commodities Amendment Act 2020. But in the end, these farm laws were repealed. So in the end, it was repealed, and then after it got repealed, the 2020-21 farmers protest was stopped. And now in the end, the prelims MCQ, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. MSP is based on the recommendations of the Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices, Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, Ministry of Food Processing Industries, or D, none of the above. So I think if you would have gone through the point of MSP, you should be able to answer this one. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing, and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.